We've been getting tons of questions on whether permanent rate buy downs are worth it or not. And so just a quick explanation, permanent rate buy downs are where you have you have a certain rate that you've been quoted and you or you pay money to buy that interest rate down or to lower that interest rate. So I wanted to give you kind of an example on how we calculate that to see if it makes sense. And so I'll show you my example here. So let's say that whatever rate you are at, the rate you were buying down to was saving you $200 a month. Okay. So we have this $200 a month that we're saving, but there's obviously a cost up front for that. And for this example, let's say that that cost was $8,000. So what we do is we look at this $8,000 and we divide that by your monthly savings, the $200 a month. And what you're going to get is what we call the break even point. So when you do this, you are going to get a 40-month break even. Okay. What that means is if you are going to sell the home or refinance that home before 40 months, well, then it doesn't really make sense for you to pay $8,000 up front because, at $200 a month, as you start adding that up, you would never recoup that initial $8,000 investment. However, if you're not going to refinance or you're not going to sell until after a 40-month break even or period, then at that point, you would have recouped your initial investment, plus you'd be putting $200 a month in your pocket. So we tend to normally see a break-even points are normally around 40 to 60 months, I would say, are like the average break-even points.